5:22 on this Giving Tuesday, and let's join the man who gives us all the ag information we desire, Bob Bosold.
Morning, Robert.
You like that intro?
I love that intro, even though it's not true.
Oh, okay.
But it was very generous of you.
Okay. You have a good Thanksgiving?
I'm going Sunday.
Oh, you are?
Packers, Bears, Lambeau.
You got an extra ticket?
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, they're going to be hot. The Bears fans are going to be filling that stadium like the Viking fans usually do, I'm sure.
Hey, it's the first time in years that this game has such big significance.
Yeah, it does. It's really something, and it should be fun, that's for sure. Should be wild, but we'll find out. But that's a few days away. In the meantime, we've got some chores to do, so let's get at it this morning. The United States could see some reduced imports of Canadian petroleum, steel, and lumber in the coming years as the Canadian government looks for ways to reduce their dependence on the U.S. and U.S. trade. Last week, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney made multiple changes to his government policies to boost domestic Canadian oil, steel, and lumber industries and diversify Canadian exports away from heavy reliance on the United States. Declaring the need for a new strategy, Carney signed a memorandum of understanding to build a new oil pipeline through Western Canada to boost oil and natural gas that could ship as much as 400,000 barrels per day out of British Columbia, destined for Asian markets. Now, the memo of understanding said that they want more Asian markets rather than dependence on the U.S., and that could happen. Canada exports an average of 4.2 million barrels of oil daily to the U.S., which accounts for roughly 20% of total U.S. petroleum consumption. The plan would easily reduce exports to the U.S. by about 10%. Well, the American Bankers Association is celebrating a long-sought win with passage of the ACRE Act. It stands for the Access to Credit for Our Rural Economy Act, and it provides tax relief to banks that have agriculture in their lending portfolio. Now, in turn, ACRE allows banks to lower interest rates on farm real estate loans for rural customers. Passed in that one big, beautiful bill, the ACRE Act secures a 25% tax benefit for banks when they issue farm real estate loans. The legislation also encourages farmland to remain in agricultural use. While the act is a new federal law and nothing is required at the state level to implement it, only banks in Kansas and Nebraska have so far taken advantage, at least they were the first to take advantage of the ACRE law. And the Wisconsin Soybean Association has joined the American Soybean Association and other state soybean organizations in urging the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency to finalize federal registration for over-the-top dicamba use on dicamba-tolerant soybeans, and they'd like that before the end of 2025. ASA, representing nearly 500,000 soybean growers nationwide, emphasized dicamba's role as a key tool for managing herbicide-tolerant weeds. And Wisconsin soybean growers' involvement highlights Midwest growers' dependence on a range of effective herbicide options to sustain production and protect those yields. Let's go to the market board. Market fully reopened yesterday following Thanksgiving, but really no momentum after Thanksgiving. We're going out to March contracts now, and March corn up a fraction overnight, sitting at $4.45. The wheat was up and down 3 cents. Soybeans were up a nickel. March soybeans $11.43 this morning. Dairy markets continue to be very weak. Barrel cheese down another 6 1/4 yesterday to $1.52 a pound. Block cheese fell 2 3/4. Butter fell 1/2 cent to $1.44 a pound. Class 3 futures, the same story, very weak prices. December down 11 at $15.76. January was up a dime, but it's only at $15.28. February was up 6 cents to $15.42 as prices mostly lower out through June. So That's where we are this morning. And again, looks like the coldest week of the year so far, but it's December in Wisconsin, Bob.
You know, I just remember the last couple of years, though. I thought December was pretty mild.
Yeah, I
know,
believe
so-
I remember too. It wasn't bad at all. But now that we've got the snow on the ground, it'd be nice if it would stay through Christmas.
That's for sure.
Hey,
All right.
you have a good day.
See you, Bob.
Bye-bye.
The Blue Lagoon in Iceland.